first and foremost, you don't need to have a strong foundation to become that jacked guy at school. How you are right now doesn't mean anything because I started at like 5'10" for 50 kg around that, and 3 years later I'm bigger than most adults. I started going actively training in early September of 2022, and so it has almost been 3 years, and right now I'm bigger than most adults, like I said earlier. But early on, you don't need much. I was really light, but I wasn't able to do even one push-up because I was so weak. So the first advice that I would give is actually to just start even doing knee push-up, because if you can't even do one push-up, maybe you just you will progress there by doing firstly something lighter or easier. Then when you will be able to do 10, 15 of knee push-up, you will be able to do 5 push-ups, and then you can go from there. You probably want to go all out and have a gym membership. Oh yeah, I go 4 times a week there, but early on you're so weak that you don't need any weight even for leg movements or if you want leg growth, because even regular squats can be hard when you just start. And when you're okay with regular squats, you can just do lunges or one leg squats. But like I said, you don't need much. Just having a pull-up bar can lead you a very long way. Because when you train push-ups and then pull-ups, you're training most of the upper body muscles, and you can do, of course, you can do variations to hit different muscles, like one arm push-ups. It's a lot of triceps, and if you want more of chest, then you just go wider with your hands, and then it's okay. You can actually do a lot of things with your body weight. I didn't go really far with my body weight training. Like I stopped when I was able to do 30 push-ups, and then I had gone for a gym membership, which is what I do now. I just go to the gym and use heavier weights because my body weight isn't enough to actually produce muscle growth, because I can do so many reps. So an really easy thing to do is to do anything twice a week. Like for the first week, you can do one day pull-ups and the second day push-ups. Then it's gonna be great if you can do that. If you can do that for weeks on end, you're gonna make crazy progress. The first 3 months of training is going to be when you make the most progress. So we've seen the training. So now we're gonna see how to change your diet. We are not going to overcomplicate it. Just eat way more protein, and then it's going to be all right. You don't need to do much. Just like eat eggs, meat, and fish. It's okay. You don't need anything else. Counting macros isn't really necessary, especially on the start. Even I right now totally count macros. I am not really counting calories because it doesn't really matter to me. If I see that I gain weight, I might cut down on the sugary things and just go from there. So to sum this up, just eat more eggs and more meat overall, and fish. And then it's gonna just be okay. But later on, you're probably gonna have to figure it out, because as you progress, you will have to get harder on the diet, and then yeah. So third thing is optimize your sleep. If I have gone this far and I am actually better than most of my friends, is because I actually prioritize my sleep. If you can sleep 8 to 10 hours, that would be great. And do bedtime and sleep isn't the same thing. The time you spend in bed and the time you spend actually sleeping isn't the same. So maybe I might be in bed for 10 hours, but I actually slept for 8 hours. So depending on the person, maybe you should aim for 10 hours of bedtime or even 11. I know that's the right thing for me because I sleep a lot. And please don't do 4-hour nights on end, because that's what fucks up most of my friends. Like, they can't even go for the gym for 2-3 days after that, after going to a party and going to sleep at 4 a.m. That is not an optimization that you should have. And when you go to sleep at 4 a.m. on a regular basis, or just having very low amount of sleep, this isn't only for the gym, but your mental health. And just when you don't sleep, you just feel shitty, and you can't really do much. You you wake up at like 2 p.m. and the day is already over. So just avoid doing these activities as much as possible, and then you'll make great gains. Goodbye.